It's been about 6 months since I switched to bullet journaling using daily page templates instead of a 2-page weekly spread, and overall I've really enjoyed the extra space that comes from giving each day a whole page. 4 months ago, I shared my daily bullet journal templates, which included a simple weekly summary page for documenting upcoming events, sleep, water consumption, and a few habits, as well as Monday to Sunday daily pages for mapping out my priorities, tasks, meals, exercise, and an hourly schedule. But over the past few months, I've noticed that I'm not very good at flipping back and updating the weekly summary page, and that my weekend pages rarely get used beyond capturing the odd task as well as my meals and exercise plan. So recently I decided to revamp my weekly agenda template to combine the weekend pages and to integrate the best components of my weekly summary page into each day of the week. As before, I've constructed this template using the executive-sized dot grid page pack in my Rocketbook Orbit, because I really like the structure provided by the faded Epstein dot pattern, as well as the expedited scanning process and reusable synthetic pages that the Rocketbook system offers. For more information, check out my Everything Rocketbook playlist. Now, in place of the weekly summary page, each week's agenda simply begins with Monday. Here I use the title bar at the top of the Orbit page to document the week of the year that this entry corresponds to, so that I can easily search my digital agenda entries chronologically when sorted by title in my backup folder on Google Drive. This has the added benefit of speeding up the scanning process, because the Rocketbook app's smart title feature will automatically assign the text in this section to be the title of the digital PDF generated during scanning. Next to the title block, I use the smaller date section to indicate which day of the week this page corresponds to. Then I place the date number in the top left corner of the workspace. Directly below this, there's a priorities section with 2 lines reserved for each of my top 3 priorities for the day. I found that ranking these separately from my general task list helps to keep me focused throughout the day. This leads to a general task and notes section where I keep less urgent items as well as general notes and reminders. Here I use the standard bullet journaling indicators for tasks that are active, cancelled, and postponed, crossing out the active ones once they're accomplished. But I've also started using dashes to indicate brief notes, as well as asterisks for reminders. At the bottom on the left side, I keep a small meal and water tracker, where I can document my breakfast, lunch, and dinner, as well as how much water I consume during the day, which I indicate by shading in one of these 4 water drops for every 500 milliliters of water that I consume. I found that moving this water tracker onto each daily agenda page helps boost my hydration because it catches my eye throughout the day as I check off various tasks. Similarly, in the top right corner of the page, I've allocated 3 rows for a new visual sleep tracker. Here, the left numbered column represents a 3-hour window in which I typically go to sleep, then the right column represents the times that I would typically wake up. So each morning, I start my day by circling the faded dots corresponding to when I went to bed and then when I woke up, with each of the dots representing half-hour intervals. Then I can connect the dots to create a quick visual representation of my sleep. Beneath the sleep tracker, I have a 6-column wide hourly schedule for capturing tasks that fall between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m., as well as 2-row tall morning and evening sections represented by sun and moon icons respectively. This section was my main motivation for switching from a 2-page weekly agenda to full daily pages, because it helps me to plan each day in a little more detail between my meetings and classes. Finally, in the bottom right corner of the page, there's an exercise planner, where I can write out the activity that I plan to do each day, then check it off when completed, as well as a micro habit tracker row, where I draw out hollow icons representing each of the habits that I'm trying to build. Then, similar to my water tracker, if I accomplish the habit, the icon gets shaded in. Overall, this new agenda is very similar to my original daily template, keeping all of my favorite sections like priorities, hourly schedule, planning, and meal tracking, but with the integration of the sleep, water, and habit trackers, I found that I'm even better at staying on top of the habits that I'm trying to form. This daily template repeats for each weekday from Monday to Friday, with the only difference being that the weekly title is only present on Mondays. Then, we arrive at the new weekend agenda. As mentioned, I tend to book fewer meetings on the weekend, so to save space when combining Saturday and Sunday, I've eliminated the priorities and hourly schedule sections. Instead, all that remains are 3 rows for a few tasks or events, as well as the meal, water, sleep, and habit trackers, and the exercise section. This allows the whole weekend to fit comfortably on one page, while still allowing me to track my progress and remain organized. By cutting the weekend templates down to a single page and eliminating the weekly summary section at the beginning, this new agenda template has been cut down to 6 pages per week instead of 8, which frees up 10 pages that I can use for notes or an additional week's agenda before I have to scan and erase my reusable Orbit page pack. I'll leave a link to the Google Drive file below containing this template, as well as a few of my previous agenda templates. If you've created your own bullet journal agenda, I'd love to hear about what you track and how you do it, so please leave a comment down below. Otherwise, if you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.